Hi everyone, back again with a book review. I've read 2 books in 2 weeks, so I'm very much getting back on the kind of reading everyday kind of vibes again. It's cold. I read more when it's cold, so we're going to do a book review. First is Woven by Gold. This is by Elizabeth and Helen. It's part of the Beasts of Brer, I hope I'm saying that right, series. I think there is 5 books in total, maybe 6 books in total. I have just got the other 2. They are not small books, and I don't know how I feel about that, but we'll get into that. So the first book I was teetering on the edge with. I finished the book, obviously, otherwise I wouldn't have read the second one. But it was one of those books where I was kind of like, do I like it? Do I not like it? Am I just finishing this for the sake of finishing it? But then at the end, I enjoyed that book so much. It was a slow start, but obviously fantasy is, it's world building, it's character building, it's everything else. But by the end, I loved that book, absolutely loved it. So I got the second book, and I only read it last week, a week ago, and it was so much better than the first book. Not as much world building, so obviously the world has already been built. This one was kind of going into a new area, with a few new characters in there. Things happened, it was amazing. There's a lot more action in this one, a lot more fighting, kind of, things like that start happening, so a little bit more action packed, which was very, very entertaining, to be quite honest. It was different, and that was good. The ending again was shocking, which is why I got the second book from the first book, because I was shocked and stunned with that one. But this one was more shocked and stunned with than the first one. I'm not going to spoil anything. I don't believe that anyone should spoil books. We can do reviews without spoiling anything. But yeah, I would recommend this series. I will read book 3 when I get round to it. I have a lot of books on my TBR at the moment. As you can tell, I have got my jar. So yeah, so this Woven by Gold by Elizabeth and Helen, because I'm reading that way, my brain can read backwards. Amazing book. Highly recommend the first and second book. So yeah.